Now this has become very, very hard for me to explain in my mind, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna put this across. But men think that they're better than women, and I would say this. I remember whenever I was a kid, I was only 18 or 19, and I was living in Corrigavan and Pine Bank, and my uncle, he says, "You're sitting there like a dummy." He says, "What's he? Your son there sitting like a dummy?" And I says, the only thing that could come to hand was because of the pressures that I was under major pressures. I had to hide up in the bedroom because I was so nervous. The friends knew, or the sort of they turned against me because of what went on. Any time they come in, whenever I was down in the living room, everything was absolutely perfect. And then whenever they come in, I started getting nervous. And as you know, I don't get that anymore. My uncle turns, says, "Conor, or what's he? He's sitting there like a dummy." And the only thing that sprung to my mind was that I says, a woman is a better man at driving a Formula 1 car because of the pressure she deals with. She can handle the heat better than men. I'm under major pressure here and stress, but it doesn't show. But I understand how good the woman is. Let me tell you something. Whenever you're up there playing your computer game and you've got your plate on the floor and you've got your big starter button, right, to play your computer game, it's a big massive starter button that you have to press to play the game, and you've left your plate on the floor and the woman picks it up and she brings it out of the room and she replaces it. How do I see? Whenever I want to say this, it isn't coming out right. Now, whenever you're that size before you ignite the spark inside the embryo, the egg, and you're in the woman's womb. You're in the woman's womb. Who set you free? You know, Dick Saab said that he says if you hold a butterfly together, it will live for an extra few years. But then it would never do the job that it would have to do. This man's meant to be a professional. It would never do the job that it was meant to do, is to protect the ecosystem. And that's exactly what the woman does. That's how special and how important she is. She is a genius. Now, how do you get out of the cell that you're in if the woman doesn't exist? And going back, now I know what I'm saying. You put the ring in the woman's finger. You didn't fall in love with the ring. If you did, you would put it onto your own finger, and you would never marry the woman in the first place. Now, if you're going to marry a woman, you have to pay homage. You have to be respectful. You have to respect her wishes. Or why would we be here in the first place? It just wouldn't make any sense. You can weigh this up in any way, shape or form you want, but the bottom line is to say that things are not good enough. I know that the women are. They're geniuses. Huh? What would I do without my mother or my family? I wouldn't exist. Huh? Over and out, humanity. Over and out.